In this video, I'm going to talk about vector addition. Vector addition, as its name says, is pretty much obtaining a vector out of two previous vectors. So you're adding them up to obtain a final product vector. Well, vectors can be added or subtracted. However, the subtraction is different. Because you're not getting rid of vectors, you're still making a new one out of two vectors, even if that's a subtraction. And I'll show you how it works when I get into that. Let's say we have a vector A that goes this way, and a vector B that goes this way. The addition of A plus B is going to give us a third vector in this direction. And we can call that vector A plus B, or we will just call it C. So these are vector C. So we have first two different vectors. We're adding them up to form one new vector. That is the addition of the vectors. When it comes to the subtraction of A minus B, this is going to be equal to the addition of the inverse of one of the vectors. Usually the one to the right, so in this case B. So you're still adding two different vectors to form one new vector. But if you have a minus sign, that means that B is going to be the opposite of what it was before. So before we had B like this. This was A, this was B. But now we want minus B, which is going to go the opposite direction. So it's going to go like that. This is going to be our minus B. So our desired vector is going to be going this way. So we'll be adding A and minus B instead of A and B. And that is what this minus sign in here represents. And I'm going to call this vector D. So A minus B is not going to be C, it's going to be D. And well, that is basically the concept of vector addition. When it comes to practice, it's similar to the dot product. And let's do some problems. So let's say we have a vector A that is 2i minus 4j, and a vector B that is 3i minus 5j. And we want to obtain a vector F that is equal to A minus B. And well, this pretty much means that we want A plus negative B. We want the opposite vector. So we can obtain first negative B. Negative B is going to be equal to negative 3i plus 5j. And in vector addition, like in the dot product, you will add the components of each of the directions. So you will separate I from j like this. F will be then equal to ax plus bx plus ay plus by. So you want to separate